Welcome, curious minds, to the deep dive. I'm your host, Speaker.
And I'm your expert speaker.
Today, we are plunging headfirst into a world that's justice up.
Huh.
It's hilarious, it's heartwarming, and definitely supernatural.
Mm-hmm. We've been reading Valerie Twombly's A Vampire Spooktacular Wedding.
Yes, a fantastic paranormal rom-com. And we're here to pull out all the best bits for you.
Absolutely. Our mission, let's say,
Mhm.
is to really get under the skin of the heroine, Sabrina.
Right. Her strength is incredible, especially navigating this, unique pregnancy with a vampire baby.
And all the humor surrounding it. And the romance,
Right.
which is pretty fiery.
Exactly. So if you like strong women, a bit of weirdness, maybe some fangs, and a good laugh.
Then you're definitely in the right place.
Okay, let's get into it. Sabrina's world. And this pregnancy, which is not exactly typical.
Not at all. She's 6 months along with Kristoff's baby. He's a vampire king, by the way.
And she's a vampire too, sort of. She was turned by her daughter's boyfriend, Spike.
The fangy boy toy.
Huh, yes. And apparently he did a, quote, half-ass job.
Which sounds about right for Spike, honestly. But it leaves Sabrina with all these weird symptoms.
Yeah, hot flashes, mood swings, constantly tired all the time. She actually calls it a built-in roller coaster ride called menopause.
Which, on top of being newly turned and pregnant, that's a lot.
It really is.
And the source makes a big point of how everything is just amplified, like 1,000,000 times more intense than a human pregnancy.
Which explains why vampire babies are so rare in this universe.
Exactly. She's got this insane appetite, like a blue whale, apparently.
Wow.
And her libido is through the roof, described as of a nympho,
Yeah.
but then times 100 because of the pregnancy hormones.
Okay, so intense cravings, intense other things. But the baby's doing okay.
Oh yeah, the baby, who we find out is a girl, Mile, is super active, doing flips, boxing. Sounds exhausting.
Oh, I bet. But even with all that chaos, Sabrina's she's tough.
Totally. She's described as a strong heroine, ready to set 10 alarms to wake up at midnight.
Her dead backside, as she puts it.
Right, to go after a kidnapper who took her pet dragon, Bambi.
You gotta love Bambi, the little dragon. Shows that fierce protectiveness. She's no pushover.
Definitely not. She's always challenging Kristoff, her mate, even though he's the vampire king.
And she argues with Satan. Like, who does that?
Sabrina does. It's fantastic. She's not just reacting, she's driving the action.
Which brings up an interesting point. Does this incredibly difficult pregnancy actually somehow empower her?
That's a great question. And I think the book suggests, yes, it does. There's this scene. She's trying to use her vampire glamour on Morgana.
Kristoff's ex, the witch.
Right.
And Sabrina feels this power. It pulses through her, but the source says the epicenter seemed to come from her womb.
Right.
And she feels the baby push back with a tiny hand. It strongly suggests her motherhood and her vampire power are connected, growing together.
So it's not just a burden, it's a source of new strength. That's actually really cool.
It is
Yeah.
a very supernatural take on maternal power. Okay, so strength, weird pregnancy symptoms. But let's talk about the humor, because this book is seriously funny.
Oh, it's hilarious. A lot of it comes directly from Sabrina's internal thoughts. They're just completely unfiltered.
Yes. Her internal Greek chorus, panic, guilt, bitch, and libido.
Always chiming in, usually at the worst possible moments. It's so relatable, even amidst the supernatural stuff.
It really is. And then there's the clash between everyday life and the totally bizarre.
That's a huge source of the comedy. Like, okay, Satan, the
Well,
actual devil,
Uh-huh.
is their wedding planner.
It's just perfect. And their arguments are amazing.
Legendary. She threatens to throttle that twinkle right out of his eyes.
Or hang his parts
Yeah.
on her rearview mirror.
You just can't make this stuff up. And Satan, the Lord of Darkness, gets nervous when she cries.
And chooses lip. And has Highway to Hell as his ringtone.
It grounds him in this weirdly funny way. It takes the epic and makes it kind of mundane and relatable.
And he's not the only misfit adding to the chaos.
Not by a long shot.
Mhm.
You've got Hazel, the succubus.
Oh, Hazel. Bless her heart.
She's so clumsy.
Ah.
And her fashion sense involves duct tape and glitter, constantly tripping, flashing people.
She's endearing, though, in a walking disaster kind of way.
Totally. Then there's Michelle, the Grim Reaper,
Who loves gardening.
and chats with Satan over champagne.
As you do.
And Cooper, the Hellhound.
Who's basically a ninja dog when snacks are involved.
It's this whole found family of supernatural weirdos, and Sabrina's right in the middle.
Even her own vampire issues are funny. Like her first time feeding alone.
Oh yeah, She bites some college kid's wrist.
And gets a buzz because he'd been drinking vodka.
Classic Sabrina. Or just her random thoughts, like wanting to pee on a grave. Who thinks that?
Apparently, a half-assed pregnant vampire does. It's just wonderfully chaotic.
Okay, so we have the strength, the chaos, the laughs.
Yeah.
But underneath it all, there's this really strong romance.
Absolutely. It's central. Sabrina and Kristoff aren't just a couple. They're destined mates.
Touched by the goddesses' fate, chance, and destiny. Who like to meddle, apparently. They definitely do. But that destiny thing, it gives their bond this incredible intensity. You really feel it.
How does that manifest, like, day to day?
Well, Kristoff is fiercely protective. There's a point where he has to go to London, and he insists Satan mark Sabrina for safety.
Ah, okay. Protective king.
But it's not just protection. There's this intense passion. Her libido, as we mentioned, is sky high.
Thanks to the pregnancy hormones, yeah.
And they have this playful banter about his big D and just how much they want each other. It feels very real, very raw.
So it's passionate, but is it tender too?
Oh, absolutely. Their intimate moments, like when they feed from each other, are described really poetically. She tastes like dark chocolate with a twist of spice to him.
Nice.
And for her, feeding leads to this overwhelming climax,
Yeah.
like the fierceness of a lioness. It's primal, but also deeply connecting.
And beyond the physical.
There's real tenderness. Kristoff gets incredibly emotional finding out it's a girl.
That's sweet.
And Sabrina chooses the name Mila specifically to honor Kristoff's sister, who he lost. It's a beautiful gesture.
That really shows the depth of their connection. Even the wedding.
Thrown by Satan on Halloween.
Of course. It's just perfectly them, embracing all the weirdness.
Exactly. It's a testament to their unique love story.
So it all kind of comes together at the wedding, doesn't it? That feels like the climax.
It really does. And Sabrina totally owns her power there. Her entrance is iconic.
Who walks her down the aisle? Her dad.
Nope. Michelle, the Grim Reaper.
Get out.
Seriously. And Bambi the dragon is the flower girl. Cooper the hellhound is the ring bearer.
That is the most gloriously misfit wedding party ever. I love it.
It's her fully embracing this wild new family and her role in it. She's queen now.
And the goddesses show up too, right? With a gift?
Yes, fate, chance, and destiny give her this bracelet, shaped like the sun.
What does it do?
It's amazing, actually. It will protect her from sunlight even after she becomes a full or fixed vampire. Normally, that process would make her vulnerable to the sun.
Wow. Okay. That's huge.
But there's a catch, or rather, a choice. They hint that if she chooses not to get fixed by Kristoff after Mila is born.
She stays sort of half-assed.
Exactly. But if she does that, she could potentially have more children, which seems impossible for fully turned vampires.
So she has to choose. Become a proper vampire queen, some protection and all, or stay unique, maybe have more kids, but deal with the downsides of her current state.
Precisely. It's a massive decision about her future, her power, her connection to humanity. What kind of queen will she be?
That's a lot to think about. Does she seem ready for that kind of responsibility?
Well, she definitely steps up immediately. There's this whole situation with Hazel and Jack-o'-lantern.
The jaguar shifter Prince Hazel accidentally left stuck as a cat.
That's the one. Sabrina basically wades in, uses her boosted pregnancy power, confronts Jack, and lays down the law.
Showing off her vampire badass side.
Totally. It proves she's not just a figurehead. She can handle the messy politics, the supernatural drama, even while 9 months pregnant with a vampire baby.
It's quite the transformation, isn't it? From confused, half-assed vampire with hot flashes.
To this confident, capable, compassionate queen dealing with demons and witches and hellhounds.
All while navigating pregnancy and falling deeper in love.
It really shows how embracing your weird, messy self, your misfit nature, can actually be the source of incredible strength and, well, happiness, even in the craziest circumstances.
And that really wraps up our deep dive into Sabrina's wild, wonderful world. We've seen her strength, that amazing humor, the deep romance.
It's a story that proves you can find love and laughter pretty much anywhere. Even planning a wedding with Satan while pregnant with a vampire baby.
Definitely. It leaves you thinking, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So as you mull all this over, here's something to consider. Thinking about Sabrina, how does embracing our own, maybe less supernatural, but still unique quirks and unexpected paths, how does that empower us? How do we become the unexpected heroes or heroines of our own lives by leaning into what makes us different?
And specifically for Sabrina, what path will she choose? Full vampire queen or something else entirely? What does that mean for her, for Kristoff, for New Orleans?
So much to think about. Thank you for joining us on the deep dive.
Until next time.